Hello and welcome everyone back to some more 70-star Division 1 League action here on GSA. Big final matchup for tonight. RockChalk versus Weegee. I am Scotch and Tyga. You can call me Scotch. In the booth with me is Electric. Now, Electric, I got to ask the questions to start out as this race starts. We don't have the dog. How do you feel about that?
I've talked about it briefly before on this stream, but I actually am not a huge fan of dogs for whatever reason. That their charm is lost on me. I'm actually afraid of larger dogs, like small dogs, like a Chihuahua or a Yorkie. They're annoying and I don't like them. But like a larger dog, like a Husky or a Golden Retriever or a Rottweiler, like they're all. When they try to climb all up you to get you to pet them, like that just freaks me out. It triggers my fight or flight, and I just flight. Like I can't do it. It's not me. It's not me. Your grandma's afraid of large dogs. I need to meet your grandma. We probably get along. We know what to talk about. But you know what? This is a battle between the young phenom, the SMS record holder, and going for 47s and even the world record in 70-star against this guy. He's wizened with age, going for that optometry job. You know, he's put all of his free time aside for this hobby, and it's really showed. Both these guys really impressive showings. A little bit of different sides of the coin. Weegee, obviously known for 16 and those faster categories, and so pulling out the island hop to boot. Okay, here we go. This is a rare treat. You very rarely get to see this. I think we only saw it once in the last season at all. That's a firstie. Oh, no. Misses the jump and dive. Gonna have to go for bomb clip instead. Yeah, really. He's probably caught his losses here. I don't see him going for that again.
Yeah, really unfortunate to see. You know, RockChalk also in the meantime failing bomb clip. You know, we often say that bomb clip is super simple, but not able to get it. So a huge start there with Weegee. Had he nailed that though, we have seen it nailed in this league so far, but heading over into Peach's slide now.
Yeah, and honestly, we've been seeing it more often this season than we did last. Like, I think that's the third island hop attempt that I've seen.
Yeah,
I believe I saw like 2 from Paracusia or something.
Yeah, Para, I believe, nailed one, attempted another, and that was the third that I've seen so far. But it's, you know, I think that everyone thinks of island hop as this really difficult, you know, move. 12-6 from Weegee and a 12-8 from RockChalk as they head into Whomps. But I think what you're starting to see is that get more consistent by all runners, and they're going to start implementing it more and more into these races, kind of like CCM 17 with double plus.
Yeah, the primary difficulty with it is just that first wall kick to get enough speed for the resulting jump dive is frame perfect. You have to get a firstie on that wall kick, but I mean, we've seen Mario runs at 30 FPS, and games like Wind Waker HD also run at 30 FPS, and frame perfect tricks are... people have gotten them consistent in a game like that. So I can definitely agree that I feel like over time we may start seeing it pop up a little more often, especially in these top-level matches where players are going to want to take any advantage that they can, including a missed Canalist from RockChalk. Weegee definitely going to put that in his back pocket to hopefully make up a bit for that failed island hop.
Weegee heading on over for Alice now. Standard triple jump. Movement gets it first try. Nothing too difficult. RockChalk going to be heading over for his Kless once again after having to back it up the first time. Continuing to go for that texture setup. Gets it second try.
Nice. Now we got Weegee going for pro cycle hundreds.
I mean, this is
slope dive.
This is another strat that's being implemented more and more. Oh, but he grabs
Wild Blue instead at 40 coins.
Oh man,
no.
That's, I mean, Weegee not even batting an eye at it. RockChalk missing his first Alice attempt, but unfortunately not too bad of a mistake there on Weegee's side, just because it's so early into this movement for Whomp's 100s. But you know, still puts a damper on this start.
It's still going for that same exact cycle. Does manage to get right past the star this time around. And, oh, narrowly misses the platform. I thought he made it. But he knows his backups, the nice slide and wall kick.
Yeah, just not getting enough distance there on the jump. He definitely had it if he had jumped far enough, but just not holding that A button long enough.
Nice speed kick there.
Both of these guys finishing up 100s. Early mistakes on both sides of the screen. Definitely not what you want to see too much.
Now, RockChalk, having gone for that half cycle movement, has a little bit more work to do cleaning up the stage at the very end.
Well, Weegee heading up top, gonna be taking on Big Whomp. RockChalk gonna be doing the same.
Yeah, not too far behind, but Weegee has definitely still carved a decent lead for himself out of this one.
And yeah, regardless of the mistakes, pretty significant mistakes on both sides of the screen too. Like I said, I mean, but trading it back and forth, throwing blows. Nice triple jump, double jump dive. Weegee finishing up top of the fortress. RockChalk doing a nice job as well. Get those guesses out in chat. Peach slide one more time. Electric, what do you got?
Weegee, I've got a 12.6. RockChalk, a 12.7. Slight improvement on that 12.8. What about you?
I like to stick with what the soothsayer is saying. 12.6 on Weegee's side, indeed.
You gotta consult those runes. Not the horoscopes. The horoscopes don't do anything, but your runes, your spell books, and of course that flea market crystal ball. The 12.8, very consistent at least on RockChalk's side.
2003041, getting those correctly, but Weegee not correctly getting that second red coin to start. Unfortunately, we'll be able to back up around to grab it. He does so just fine. RockChalk
grabs both of the twins. Oh, Weegee missed his text. Oh. Has to wait out that text box.
So as long as RockChalk can get this text skip, which he does, will make up a little bit of time there on Weegee. You know, he talked before the race about these two guys. Weegee's really been making strides here, especially in the 70 star. Looking for Dark World. Good set to start.
Oh,
box dive.
Yeah, I think that was the box rollout from Weegee, but I'm not exactly sure. We're definitely going to be seeing on the ending movement here. I think he's on Shia cycle pace right now. Yep, that's a Shia cycle right there. Beautiful stuff. That kick ending is really what gives it away, because Shia's technically a half cycle. The rotating platforms haven't moved back a full cycle from where they would have been on Shig. But with that slightly slower ending movement, you're able to catch the platforms very early.
And RockChalk with the safe shig.
Gonna lose just a couple seconds to Weegee here.
We also got a ledge grab, and oh, Weegee gets a dance, but isn't able to get the one throw. So needing to re-grab, kind of a frustrating way to end that after having such a good stage movement.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, unfortunately. And yeah, Darth Aragon. Tsukishima is the shig ending, but with much faster movement throughout the whole stage. The platforms are effectively where they would be with shig, like a very early shig, basically.
Well, into Bob. You know, had Weegee gotten that,
He's
this
going
island
for it
hop.
again now.
Wait,
And then decides
nope.
not to. Okay.
Jabate.
The heavy jabate there, losing a little bit more time. His lead over RockChalk not looking super solid anymore.
Not really sure where the confusion came from. Maybe just the muscle memory of doing island hop. RockChalk a little bit too far to the right there. Has to come back over to grab the star. Into CCM.
Now let's see. I'm sure RockChalk is going to go for 18. Weegee probably 17. See if that works out for them. Nice wall kicks from Weegee. Let's see how RockChalk's goes.
Just fine.
Beautiful.
Those wall kicks will work. Now the expectation is CCM 17 from both these guys. They're going for those double pluses. So we'll likely see them both go for 100 coins and the slide right after this.
Yeah, nice penguin stars from both. Yeah, 200. Since there are only 5 frames for a wall kick, it can be pretty difficult to time. CCM 17 from Weegee confirmed. Let's see what RockChalk does. Weegee did miss a coin on that first line. And CCM 17 for RockChalk as well. Grabs the tree, though.
Interesting, Weegee missing those coins. Not going to be going up for the backup red.
Yeah, if he needs it after the slide, he'll be able to go for it, albeit for a little more time loss. But I can see it being a fairly safe bet, especially getting past the arch that way. I think he's pretty well good to go.
Missing another one, though.
Yeah, can't miss any more. $82, so 1 coin short.
Quickest one's going to be going up top. Or, excuse me, going to be grabbing the 1 red coin there.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than the spin drift.
And just like that, RockChalk a little bit closer than before.
Yeah, they are neck and neck at the moment, pretty much.
We'll head over into BBH. Big Boo's Haunt. Not too scary. Only going to grab 2 stars. They're pretty straightforward. Really, the scary part is after BBH going into SSL with double pluses. Now, guys get this done. Put a couple of quick plugs for you. Exclamation point schedule to see the full schedule of everything that GSA has going on. Exclamation point bracket. Oh, RockChalk able to get that kill on the big boo. Exclamation point bracket to see where all your favorite runners are at and who they have to go up against. Exclamation point YT or exclamation point YouTube for the YouTube channel. All our reruns are there if you missed a run or if you just want to rewatch one. It's all there. Exclamation point merch for the merch. Shirts, hoodies, fresh, clean looks. And of course, we've got exclamation point Onyx. Golf Clash. Grab some points there. 500 Onyx points. Gets you a free sub to any Twitch stream that you would like to use it on, but we'd love it if you used it here at GSA.
I mean, what other channel offers that 24/7 speedrun variety, as well as those beautiful emotes that we have, such as GSAS, GSA Fire, GSA Pog. The list just goes on and on. So many beautiful emotes. GSA Sync.
Punch grab. Weegee getting it done. RockChalk with the punch grab as well. I want to say this real quick as we head into SSL. RockChalk really has been showing some great consistency at the beginning of this league season. You know, last season he was kind of the underdog sort of figure, but really showing it off.
Yeah, he's improved in absolute strides. I'm definitely excited to see what all he has to offer throughout the upcoming league. He's already put forth some really strong shows.
Oh yeah, 2 good pluses there to start. In fact, RockChalk and Weegee both getting it first try.
I mean, kind of alternating their stars. RockChalk going for the top of the pyramid first. Weegee with the secrets. RockChalk not liking the bomb for whatever reason. Maybe looked at him funny. Weegee, meanwhile, getting a medium bomb. Not liking that for obvious reasons. The pillarless is possible with medium bomb, but it is much more difficult, and most runners just decide not to go for it at all. So now we've got RockChalk with his second pillarless. Weegee having some troubles now, though.
Oh man,
he's trying for a Talon backup. Has to wait a little while for Talon, though, and misses him entirely.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, now he's got to climb to the top of this pillar and wait for Talon to come around. And RockChalk missing that last secret, has to come back around to grab it. And just like that, it looks like RockChalk will grab the lead.
You know, both of them with one more star left. Weegee's inside of the pyramid. Has no backups left, so after the bomb fail, needs to work his way back around. Respawn this Bob-omb. He is able to get the re-grab this time. The double jump is good. All right. Alright, now RockChalk tries for the side flip bully kill. Nice backup with the kick, though. Weegee trying for the pro ending here, not quite able to make that second pole clip worked to his advantage. But not falling down, so still getting a nice performance on that lava boost. Overall, LLL going pretty smooth for both of these players. Big contrast to last race.
Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Pretty standard. Exactly what you want to see. Weegee heading into the volcano. One more time. Doing this elevator tour. RockChalk. Triple jump. Gets his way over this cage. Getting close to finishing up now.
Yeah, and both of them still very, very close together.
Kind of opposite routes. RockChalk taking care of bullies first. Weegee doing it last. RockChalk doing boost now.
And the almost pro boost.
Yeah, really unfortunate. Just a little too far to the left there on that platform. Getting caught underneath it.
Going for the pro again. Does manage to get on top this time around. The side flip dive.
Well, looks like Weegee will grab the lead. Nice triple bully kill.
Yeah, that was super, super clean. It's about what you hope for anytime you do that star. As RockChalk enters the volcano.
Real quick elevator tour as Weegee heads into dire docks. Not really sure what's so dire about them that we need to say it twice, but there we go.
We got RockChalk just behind him. Having a little bit of an issue with that wall. The walls in the basement just grab Mario so eagerly for some reason.
Well, and the big thing is that you want to hold, you want that movement to be tight against those walls. Unfortunately, if Mario gets, even a pixel of touch onto the wall, it's going to slow you down.
Weegee with his chest, the critical fourth chest coming up. I think he missed it. Yup, has to circle back around. Precious time RockChalk can capitalize on, but Weegee makes sure not to miss it the second time around.
Just avoiding this vortex. Speaking of vortexes, those of you in the Bahamas, if you are, or if you're on the East Coast of the United States, make sure to be safe. Dorian on the way. Category 4.
Your Florida man is showing.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Florida man, and I know my way around.
Yeah, hurricanes are nothing to mess with. They're awful, wretched stuff. Hard to deal with, just like front stub, except like 5,000 times more severe.
Weegee going for that front sub. On the right side, gets it first try.
Beautiful stuff.
RockChalk keeping it comfy, going rear sub now.
And you can feel a little bit of that lag coming from the sub already.
You're doing a good job trying to reduce it as much as you can. Unfortunately, you kind of, when you go rear sub, you kind of have to say, okay, well, I'm going to be eating some lag here now. Just as part of the whole thing.
The camera reduction strats, though, will definitely help improve it a couple of seconds or so, depending on exactly how bad your lag was before. Both of them getting nice mantas. Very clean.
Yeah, nothing difficult here except for RockChalk. Just getting sucked just a little too low below the star. Weegee making his way, using that old movement now for reds.
Yeah, he's stated before in chat he's not a huge fan of the new movement, which I can kind of see people not liking the way it flows together. But I mean, the simple fact is it does give you a little bit of extra wiggle room for lava boost, but Weegee's showing he doesn't need it. But misses that wall kick. Has to. Oh no! Is he somehow gonna miss early LEs? I think that's. Yeah, that's it. Oh man! Huge opportunity for RockChalk. Missed the triple jump though. Has the presence of mind to take some low wall kicks in order to make sure he ends up on the correct side of that elevator shaft. He could make early LEs, just barely.
Yeah, he can get the triple jump here. He'll be fine, and he does.
Nice.
So RockChalk, regardless of missing lava boost, will be making a little bit of time, but getting amped. So that time being reduced.
He has to just go ahead and take a bad ending.
Almost done with Fire Sea now.
Yeah, that's exactly right, RT. Due to a bug in the game, the mana ring hitboxes are they're in the same spot, like the center of them, but they're rotated compared to the actual visible ring. So like after the first 5 especially, it gets very, very bad. Like you effectively have to screw the ring sideways to get it to count.
Here we go, out of Fire Sea now. Wet Dry World on the way. And this is a close one still. I mean, RockChalk on Weegee's tail, but Weegee not letting off the gas pedal, even though missing those early LEs.
Now let's see, Weegee going in for the... Ooh, very nice double jump there. Breaking the box on his way. That's a really sweet strat.
Yeah, we've seen that a little bit more as of late as well.
And that was really, really nice too. The way he fell off that top platform, he didn't even have to dive, kick, or anything, and he didn't take damage when he fell. That was a super quick elevator. RockChalk getting some terrible RNG on this box.
Yeah, going back to Weegee, that rollout element is exactly the same kind of thing that you see with wall kicks will work, where you roll out and then you don't actually fall deep into the snow because for whatever reason doing a rollout before you jump or fall off a ledge prevents you from taking damage.
It's weird how in this game you have to roll out to get into that state, but in Sunshine the developers just said, if you're diving, you won't take damage. Lol.
RockChalk, a little bit of bad RNG to begin with, but doing a nice job now with these 100 coins.
Kind of a reverse order, but we will see the tides turn a little bit once Weegee starts going for his 100 coin right now. And the first box break. No double-double, unfortunately.
RockChalk just a little low there on the star grab.
They changed that in DS? I never knew that, Viper. Never would have expected that to be a change, huh?
Weegee. Nice job here. RockChalk not able to get that triple jump. Kick off the cage.
Oh, RockChalk getting bopped a little bit on his first wall kick. He's gonna have to take some extra kicks. Okay. Getting up with a very, very nice angle regardless.
Yeah, just getting underneath that platform that lowers itself. A little bit odd, but able to adjust. Weegee, good finish there.
And on top of the town from RockChalk, including the triple jump wall kick he failed earlier.
Well, both these guys will be heading into THI RockChalk, needing one more out of Wet Dry World. Good secrets to start there.
That was an absolutely beautiful mountain clip from Weegee's side.
And RockChalk not able to get that long jump. And that kind of little pedestal there just sitting in the water. And oh no. Difficult having that flamethrower right there in his way. Giving a little bit of a booty burn. Weegee just need to pluck some piranhas real quick. He'll head into TTM.
Yeah, RockChalk kind of showing off why he has that emote among his roster. The emote that speaks the truth about THI.
Now
RockChalk not getting a clean mountain clip.
Yeah, I mean, the clip was fine. It was just he moved a little too far forward and took a little bit of a swim. I'm talking to Todd. Into CCM.
The fake clip from Weegee's side, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a tough one to miss. Good backup, though. Of course, we'll see if RockChalk goes for it. I expect he will. RockChalk heading on over into TTM as well. Good clip there from Weegee. Super nice clip, in fact.
And the log wall kick working out pretty well for him. And behind that waterfall, nice. And a log wall kick from RockChalk, very clean.
Yeah, RockChalk doing what he can to stay consistent. Tried to get back within reach of Weegee, who takes a bit of a fall. Not able to get that kick like he wants. Nice little back up, though. That's a tough one there on Weegee's side.
Oh, RockChalk getting up there without even a ledge grab. Nice.
Yeah, super nice kick off the log there. Gets to the top of the mountain just fine. Weegee's still struggling here. Able to get it now, though. Triple jump dive is done. RockChalk heading over for Breezeless now.
It doesn't quite stop Mario where he wants to. Doesn't even try the wall kick ground pound. Just decides to move on without it.
Yeah, just when you have to reset that up, it's not great. I actually haven't seen a single person get breezeless. Trying to set it up again. Weegee on fire right now with these. Oh, just as I say it, taking a little bit of a bonk.
Nice recovery though. The geometry around the 7th and 8th right can be really weird. RockChalk with some clean reds so far though.
Yeah, playing it safe. Long jump, no rollout.
Oh, just a little bit too far before getting that double jump.
Those polygons, just that whole section where you have to move upward is so odd. Where those platforms are at. Weegee making his way up the Snowman's head here in SL. Weegee just barely missing the box there for the ground pound. RockChalk making his way over to SL. Again, just trying to stay up with Weegee. Only a couple mistakes on both sides of the screen so far. Nothing too crazy, though.
Beautiful Snowman's head from RockChalk.
Man.
Oh, boy.
And man, this is a sort of, well, Weegee having difficulty with the fastest star here in 70 star. But RockChalk, I mean, I talked about this earlier. He's been really showing some greatness as of late. That one in particular, you know, Snowman's head can be quite difficult, and him just taking care of it like it was nothing.
Yeah, probably the most difficult part of that, I feel like, is getting that triple jump at the very start so that it lands right on the upper platform after the fence rather than landing right between the fence and that platform. It's a very, very precise triple jump to actually make it up there all the way.
RockChalk.
Beautiful triple into the deep freeze.
Yeah, that'll make up a little bit of time here off Weegee, who had a little difficulty with it. Weegee into HMC. Haziest of mazy caves. That precursor to Tippy. Definitely not something to shy away from. And Weegee starting off here. Gonna be going for that triple box jump. Gets it. Finishing up with the dive.
Now RockChalk not far behind.
And these guys, you know, I feel kind of bad because nothing crazily exciting has happened just as of late in this race, but these guys are just playing very, very consistently.
Oh, and you say that, Weegee missing Christmas Miracle. A pretty finicky trick, admittedly, but still, that is going to cost him some time.
No.
RockChalk, meanwhile, misses the triple box. Oh, finally gets it third try.
Man, I spoke too soon. Having a little difficulty and diving just underneath the star. Man. I can't say that was commentator curse because this is pre-recorded, but I mean that's as close to it as you can get, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like commentator curse still applies there. I mean, think of it this way. The RNG of a system like a Nintendo 64 that doesn't have a real-time clock is reliant entirely upon the inputs of the user, right? Like, you know, you hit A 1 frame later, the RNG value is different. And like that's kind of the foundation of tasking in some ways. Similarly, the way that the race unfolds before our eyes makes us commentate in specific ways that sometimes things are going too well and we comment on them going too well, and of course inevitably the runners fail.
You're really getting into the meta here, man.
It's the inputs
This is big brain.
affecting the system, man.
This is super big brain.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
This is big brain time. But Weegee is done with HMC, going to be heading upstairs to the tippiest of tops. Rainbow Ride and TTC on the way. RockChalk going to be needing to finish up with one more interesting. What the heck was that from Weegee?
He was trying to long jump, but somehow came out as a backflip. I think he rubbed up against the wall right before the crouch.
Almost gave him a little bit of speed there. But into Rainbow Ride we go. RockChalk going to be following up closely behind Weegee. Lakitu skip. Using that glitchy wall kick. Really nice.
Oh, that's beautiful. I think that's like the third time I've seen a glitchy wall. Oh, this is the other wall kicks though. Taco Man guy with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much for the $20 billion donation, Taco Man guy. Beautiful stuff.
I really appreciate the donation, the bits. Really helped us out here at GSA. Trying to provide for you all this great speedrunning action. Weegee, Reds action coming at ya. RockChalk, Lakitu skip. Glitchy pole grab there on RockChalk's side. Spending a little time there trying to figure it out, but gets it just fine. Has to readjust to make his way over to the boat that's in the sky. Weegee, tricky triangles. Good long jump. RockChalk following the same. Bonka. There on Weegee's side. And a little bit of a bonk there on RockChalk's side as well. Just diving just below the star. Not able to grab it. Has to re-grab it. Swinging in the breeze. Weegee is done with that. RockChalk having a little difficulty here with Reds. Able to get onto that moving block. Not exactly what he wanted for that backup. TTC, though, for Weegee. On a pretty nice pace. Can finish this up. Take a win. Also finish with a pretty nice time.
Oh, yeah. Getting into... Oh, what even was that move there with that side flip? That was really, really sweet. Weegee's just thundering away at this 100 coin right now.
You know, Weegee's one of those guys who I feel gets better as the run gets longer, or as they get deeper into the run. We saw a couple early mistakes from Weegee. You know, but beyond that, just some really sweet stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing exceptionally well right now. Certainly a far cry from the runner that turned cam off due to kind of raging a little bit about BOB and other mistakes in various places. Gets to start with the rollout rather than rolling out past the platform. And meanwhile, RockChalk entering the belly of the beast. That 100 coin itself.
100 coin here in TTC. Arguably one of the hardest stars, just movement-wise, here in 70 star. Nice wall kick so far, but moving into that 70, 80, 90 coin area. And this wall's galore. Avoids them here. And gets that nice ending that you want for the 100 coins. Just needs to get on top of that Whomp. Weegee. Cautiously making his way around.
Interesting how both runners kind of had issues actually grabbing the star there.
Weegee getting a hand. He gets it.
Beautiful movement. I absolutely adore that movement for getting.
It almost looked like he went through that amp. So avoiding taking some damage that would have definitely meant a death on Weegee's side.
Yeah. For whatever reason, that amp seems to stay out of your way for the most part. I think the specific route you take, it just, for whatever reason, the cycle seems to work out most of the time. I don't think I've ever actually been hit by the amp. Or if I have, oddly enough, I've landed back on the hand. I think as long as the amp hits you over the hand, you'll be fine.
Ooh, RockChalk, Pendulum.
Oh, that was risky.
Giving him some grief, but able to avoid taking a death, but now falling straight down after trying to get a jump off that rotating cube. Real tough.
The Bonka S is real.
Couple major bonks there on RockChalk's side.
Weegee,
Kind of a bummer.
Just has to clean up these reds.
Yeah, he's looking at a low 49 right now. Maybe a high 48.
Oh, I think it's a lot more likely for a higher 49 right now.
Yep. Definitely mid to high 49.
Beautiful stair movement. Wow.
Yeah, really quick up there.
So mid to high 49 is still on the table for Weegee. That is a great time.
I mean, he's getting closer and closer to getting consistently 48. I've said this before, and I think that most people can agree with this, that Weegee is just one of those guys whose time is coming for SM64. Unfortunately, taking a bonk there, not getting high enough there on the platform from the long jump. Going to be going left side, standing.
Yeah, I mean, at the crazy level of optimization he goes for, at some point he will be consistent at it. He's already showing flashes of that consistency, but at some point he will be just a seemingly unstoppable machine. But if there's any lesson to be learned from speedrunning, it's that nobody is unstoppable. So I can't wait to see people matching the level of execution Weegee could surely end up bringing to the table.
Oh, yeah. Well, unfortunately, as you're saying that, we're talking about consistency. Not very consistent ending there for Weegee. Going to be looking for 3 throws, though, to take this win. RockChalk, on the other hand, looking like a mid 50. Once we get this done.
Unfortunate bop there. Yeah, I'm thinking a low to mid 51, actually. Because entering the pipe to the end of bits, best case scenario will be about a minute 30.
49.37 on Weegee's side.
GG's to Weegee for that fantastic run.
Uh-oh. Triple jump. No dive there from RockChalk. Maybe just not happy with the angle, so he canceled out the dive. But good movement upward so far. Just looking for a good long jump and then a good left or right side. Going left side. Gets it first try.
Very nice. The little strafe there to make sure he's tucked right in the corner.
Long jump, avoiding the Goomba. Takes a triple jump dive.
Now, with a good Bowser fight, he is looking at a 51-1x. Let's see here. That's going to be... Yo. Oh, man.
At least we're not seeing rage pauses, but definitely frustrated with that first throw. Going for that first throw once again. That should be fine, and it is. Going for the second throw.
That one... Okay, that'll be good.
And it's all thanks to you.
It's a little bit on the fence on that one, but now this kind of weird angle gets a very, very slow throw. Has to deal now with the entire stage being gone, basically.
Yeah, he just needs one good power throw to finish it up, and he will get it.
Very nice.
So looking like a mid-high 51 for him. Unfortunately, that's where we need to cut it off for tonight. But so big GG's to Weegee and big GG's to RockChalk, grabbing some points there. Make sure to stick around, though. We've got stuff 24/7 here on GSA. Content round the clock coming at you. That'll be it for us for live content for the night. Like I said, my name is Scotch and Tie Guy. Electric, thank you so much for joining me in the booth.
Oh, it's been an absolute blast. I've been glad to get back into it after a little bit of a hiatus. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Stick around. We're going to be having I believe, a showcase race after this. One of our older races being replayed for y'all. But for now, that will be it for our live programming this evening. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. And come back tomorrow. Peace out, guys.
Later.